Cardinals pick up the blitz. Pass downfield is caught by A.J. Green.
Aggressiveness of Diggs against them. A double move here by A.J. Green. You see him. He's sitting right at the sticks, and that's where he ran the double move, and Diggs is going to jump it, get another interception, and he was wide open.
3rd down and 8. High snap. Murray in trouble. And able to float it for the first down to Edmonds. What a brilliant play by Kyler Murray.
DeMarcus Lawrence, he's back. And don't forget Micah Parsons.
Murray over the middle. Pass is caught. A.J. Green, 1st and goal. Pass is caught. And out of bounds near the 5-yard line is Greg Dortch, who touches the ball for the 2nd time in the ball game. Murray keeps, flips, touchdown Arizona. Antoine Wesley, his 2nd of the year. And the Cardinals cash in and get it in the end zone at the end of that long drive.
The Cowboys have it covered. Anthony Brown is going to come down right here, and he's on Antoine Wesley, but he lets him go. So Dallas here with 3rd and long needs to come up with a big play.
Murray underneath. Pass is caught. Edmonds, nice move. And he picks up a 1st down as he went around Donovan Wilson.
Unfortunately for them, the score is what it is, that they don't have to get away from it.
Murray keeps. Protected. Kirk. Got it. Hit him in stride inside the 25. Christian Kirk was covered by Jordan Lewis.
Yeah, just a really good route. You see as he goes to the corner, he's not in bad position initially, but once Kirk then starts to take it more vertically up the field, that's what creates the separation. And it's the throw by Murray that gets him then heading back up the field and is able to get the distance. He's done some pretty good things up front to throw Dallas a little off with that pass rush.
3rd down here. Wesley up to get it. Touchdown Arizona. 2nd of the game for Antoine Wesley.
Wesley, as I mentioned, he's had to play more because of Hopkins not being available. He has a history with head coach.
You did, Joel Santos, an entire crew that put that together. And what timing. Here's Kirk. Out on the edge as he goes right around the rookie Kelvin Joseph. A catch and run of 15 yards.
They have moved the football awfully well.
Murray takes, he will get it plus. Out of bounds at the 25, and that's now 5 straight 3rd down conversions. And get to 11 and 5 and run the Cowboys record to the same. Murray takes off on 1st down, makes a couple of moves and slides with another fresh set for Arizona. Fake toss, fake handoff, throw to the sideline is perfect. Caught by A.J. Green for a quick 1st down for Arizona. Murray takes off. 1st down plus. Kyler Murray up to the 40. Fake the handoff. Murray throws. Passes. Caught for the 1st down. Zach Ertz with the catch.